Sweet Girl was right where she always is, in the nest. Blue came by to feed her while I was there, sweetie. On my way out, I saw Hermoso. His mate was up in a tree. Next, I wanted to check on Feisty Jay's mate, but she ended up coming to me first. Lately, she does that every time I'm out here. I think she's warming up to me. Webster showed up too. Nice seeing him down here. Blue wasn't too happy about it though. Webster acted all macho until Feisty Jay flew in, causing everyone to freak out. At least he managed to get a peanut before leaving. Hermoso couldn't resist coming by too, but stayed back. He's a smart jay. His mate didn't seem too worried though. She managed to hide a peanut away. The last part of my journey, I saw Lentil, her mate, and the chickadees for a few minutes before going home for the day to catch up on some work. Another late start to the day, so it's going to be a quick trip. I was surprised to have a tan morph white-throated sparrow greet me by the feeders. Never had one down this far before that knew me. It could be a female that knew me last year and had to take a new territory this year. I was greeted by some chickadees out behind my house. I haven't been going through these woods for a while now, so I think they were pretty happy to see me. On the way through, I noticed a shell from a robin egg. I guess something got at their nest. Not much further up, I saw Blue and Webster. They seemed to be making the squeaky gate call because of one of Hoppy's family members. If that's the case, which it really seems to be, I guess the squeaky gate call is also used when there is something around that could be threatening. Another jay was making the normal alert call I hear them making. All Hoppy and her mate wanted though was a bit of food, no trouble. Feisty Jay ended up down here. I guess all the commotion attracted him. Blue followed me up to his territory where I gave him some peanuts. Hermoso came by as well and collected a bit of food. On my way back home, I checked on Feisty Jay's mate. It was getting pretty dark by now. Once again, I had a late start today. Really, I'm not supposed to be out at all, but with the weather warming up and the birds so active, it's hard to stay in all day. Evening visits are fine by me. The little guys were the first ones I saw, Lentil and her mate Angel and Minnie Tim. With not much time to waste, I didn't stick around for long. I never got far though before a blue jay came by, Squawky. I gave him some peanuts, and Feisty Jay's mate came by for some too. My next jay, up a little further, was Silly Webster. He wasn't doing anything silly right now, but trust me, he's a silly jay. I checked on Sweet Girl also, but very briefly. Blue was here too. It's so much darker in the forest near dusk.
Good boy. Good boy.
Hatch also came by for a quick snack. Back out of the woods and further down from where Sweet Girl nests, I saw the little gray jay. Lucky him, I had some leftover turkey wing. He loved that, and so did the jays, which now included Webster, Blue, Feisty Jay, Hermoso, and Hermoso's mate. I love evenings like this.
What's going on? Here. Ready? Ready? Good boy. Feisty Jay. Good boy.
The little gray jay sure had a blast cleaning up all the remains of the turkey wing. A normal day today, outside by 8 a.m. That's more like it. The chickadees were a little moody today. That was Mini Tim and a juvenile chickadee, probably his youngster.
Okay.
Lentil and her mate arrived not long after. Lentil was quivering her wings. All female red-breasted nuthatches do that before and during nesting. It's how they solicit beatings from males. Lentil is such a little ham. Eager to find Blue and see Sweet Girl, I made my way up. Blue greeted me on the trail. I had a mix of peanuts and cat kibble for him. He was interested in the peanuts today. Speck the boreal chickadee came by too. To keep Blue from getting on my hand, preventing the little guys from getting a little snack, I tossed some peanuts out on the ground down below. Everyone's happy.
Hello.
I meant to see Sweet Girl, but the Gray Jay came by, so I had to lure him down further so he doesn't find Sweet Girl's nest.
How's your babies doing? And your mate?
Blue came with us.
Hi, Blue. What's she doing?
A little sparrow came by in hopes of a peanut, which he did get. The chickadees and a squirrel came by too. It was so nice to just sit for a minute with my jays. After collecting a bit of food, the little Gray Jay went back over across the road to see his mate. Then Hermoso's mate and Hermoso came by. A sweet little tamworth white-throated sparrow came by too. It seemed to be keeping its eye on something though. Turned out to be another white-throated sparrow, but a white morph this time. Probably intruding on the tamworth's territory. I gave the tamworth a peanut, which it immediately ate. A short while after, a ruckus broke out. The jays weren't happy about something, but I couldn't give you the slightest idea what that something was. Sometimes they just seemed to get upset at nothing. I heard the little Gray Jay too. He wasn't long coming back. The noise must have caught Webster's attention as well. He arrived soon after, but never stayed long. I haven't seen Snowy in weeks. Can't wait to see her again. On my way over to visit Feisty Jay's mate, I saw Blue and Feisty Jay. These two do not get along, but they never fought this time. Blue kept hopping all around on the branches around Feisty Jay as he hid something in the lichen. I thought Blue was going to steal what Feisty Jay had hid there, but he didn't. Seemed to be more irritated with him being here and wanted him to go.
Blue watching Feisty Jay tear up the tree. Now he's gonna check it out.
And did you notice what Feisty Jay did? Just take a look. He ripped up what I think is Old Man's beard and dropped it. Blue noticed too and didn't seem to like it. Remember, this is Blue's territory, so is this basically Feisty Jay's way of trashing Blue's home? What a bugger. Blue's look says it all. I'll remember you, Feisty Jay. Feisty Jay's mate wasn't on the nest when I got there. Soon she arrived though. She looks so pretty sitting in that nest. I think Feisty Jay got a keeper here. I heard that male northern flicker again today. It's taken a while for him to find a mate. I saw Sweet Girl briefly this morning. Down further, I was greeted with a surprise. The little Gray Jay brought his mate with him today.
And this is a female.
Oh, it's so nice to have them both here. I love their sounds.
No.
She begged to be fed whenever her mate came by. Too cute.
Girl.
I think she is a lovely female Gray Jay. Blue showed up down here too, and Hermoso. The light lit up his sweet eyes. A juvenile jay gave Blue some trouble, kept trying to steal a peanut he hid in the ground. thieving jays. Everyone else went on their own way after, but Blue kept me company pretty much the whole time. Even though I wasn't giving out peanuts, too. He perched in the trees, seemingly just enjoying the beautiful, warm morning air and sunlight. What a good buddy he is. A very plump-looking white-throated sparrow came by. I don't think he was actually this big, though. Probably just had his feathers fluffed out. Feisty Jay's mate showed up after. Blue did something I never saw him or any other jays do before. He kept going over close to her while singing that whisper song. She didn't seem too thrilled about it and kept trying to get rid of him. Reminded me of a Blue Jay version of Pepe Le Pew. Blue, you bad boy, what are you doing? You already have a great female. I'm pretty sure that what he was doing is pretty much the courtship. She was not interested, though. Down close to Feisty Jay's nest, I saw Angel. She was hungry and ate some seeds. I found a bone on the ground, too. Not sure what it belonged to. It was a little warm today. Blue had his beak open to cool down. He collected a couple peanuts and then told off a crow. Blue's nest is absolutely nowhere even close to here, but yet he still alarm calls. The crow was happy. She came down to collect some peanuts but ended up frilling out her feathers. At first I thought she was going to do some sunning, but then I realized that she had her eye on another crow off in the distance. I don't think she wanted that crow around. Weird though, because it's one of her family members. Must have ticked her off. She resumed collecting peanuts after and hid most of them away. The other crow wouldn't dare collect any peanuts until Hoppy left. Interesting. Up a little ways, my little lentil came by and her mate and a chickadee too.
Good girl. Hey, Angel. Good girl.
Sweet Girl greeted me before I got to her nest today. She had something to eat and then made her way up, brushing her bill off on the way. While fluffing out her feathers, she revealed a little bit of her brood pouch. Once she returned to the nest, I left.
Webster.
I saw Webster and then the little gray jay.
Here's your mate.
The little gray jay didn't bring his mate today.
I thought she was going to come over.
On my way over to see Feisty Jay's mate, I saw a lovely Savannah sparrow and then Hermoso.
Hermoso, my buddy. Good boy. Ready? Catch.
He hid some peanuts away. I think his mate is nesting now. When I arrived to Feisty Jay's nest, I saw his mate looking at something in the nest. I think the eggs are hatching. Too bad I can't see into the nest. Feisty Jay showed up to check on things too. I'm pretty sure those eggs are hatching. How cool. The morning started off with an osprey. I really like those hawks. My buddy Blue wasn't long showing up. I put peanuts on the ground and let him go to town hiding them away. Webster came by too and collected some. I was eager to see if there would be any signs of nestlings in Feisty Jay's nest, so I visited them shortly after. I was happy to see a little tiny head pop up. Incredible. Next I checked on Sweet Girl. It won't be long before her and Blue have nestlings too. They nested just a short while after Feisty Jay and Feisty Jay's mate. I saw Hatch find an insect in the lichen, food for the missus, or maybe babies. After he took care of that, he and Maggie came by to collect some peanuts. The chickadees too. On my way home, I saw Hoppy's mate and Hoppy. A pretty nice day. Looks like the fun is really getting started now. First blue jay nestlings and more to come. What kind of challenges will these little guys face? Fingers crossed, nothing too bad. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Next BirdNerd Diary, we will get to see more of the baby blue jays, new birds arriving for spring, and all my other buddies too. Stay tuned. Happy birding.